up my ducks, Chelsea here today at Studio Simly, and in this video I'm showcasing some of the coolest things that I know how to do in build mode. I've listed the cheats that I used on the first screen, so feel free to pause it and make notes of the ones that I've used. Right, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So here we are, building a faux garage. I say faux garage because you're not going to be able to use it as a real garage because obviously we don't have any cars. So initially just build your room as normal, pop a column either side, and then use siding between the columns to make it look like a garage door. You can also add windows in as well to the top. You don't have to, obviously, but you can. Also added realism, I think, and obviously, as a lot of you already know, you could then use one of the toy cars sized up, like in the driveway or in the garage, for pretend's sake. Yeah, just going in with the windows now. As you'll see, they're not quite high enough, so I'm just using the 9 key to raise them up 2 notches so that they sit right flush to the roof line. And there we go, that's your faux garage done. Tip 2, shrinking lights to look like spotlights. This one's really easy. Go into the ceiling light sort. I've actually used the kids light in this one. Use the 9 key, the brackets key to reduce the size of it, and it ends up looking like spotlights. They provide a ton of light and they're really cheap, so they're good to use in starter homes. Yes, I'm aware that they're off centre, sorry about that. Next up, raising floor lights to use within fence posts. So if you've got a fence on your porch or around your boundary, head into the lights category. You just see I'm doing that now. Into the lighting category and then the outdoor lighting, and you'll see that there's a few floor lights. Choose the one you want to use, and then use the 9 key to raise up the light within the post at the end. There we go. And when you're happy with the height, hit place. And there you go. Your light is perfectly fitted into your fence posts. They still work and everything. I'll show you in a minute because I'll hit the light setting. So yeah, look at that. Next up, using columns and spandrels to make custom archways. This one's fairly self-explanatory. There's not many archways within the game, so I do this quite a lot. As you can see, I've just made it 1 wide initially, but you can just stretch it to make it 2, 3, 4, 10, as many as you want really. And obviously it makes archways a little more customizable. I'm just showing you the different options with the spandrels here. Well, the different white options that match the columns that I'd used. I didn't actually use all of them, but yeah, you can do that in lieu of a door. Tip 5, using the Alt key to free move objects. So in case you didn't know, as well as being able to size up and down objects using the brackets keys, you can also use the Alt key to position them anywhere you want. You don't have to stick with the grid. So that's what I'm doing here. I've sized down those huge Machino pictures and just used the Alt key to free move them on the wall to wherever I wanted them. Next up, creating a realistic walk-in shower. You've all seen me do this a million times in speed builds. So using the Discover University shower, because it's the only one that works for this, unfortunately, so if you don't have that pack you won't be able to do this, sorry. You can then either add a wall in with a window or 2 windows, whatever, or one of the divider screens. I'll show you a few options in a moment. I also tend to change the floor within the walk-in shower because I just figure that's more realistic. It looks more like a shower tray then. So if you just search for divider in the search options, you'll get a few options. There's one from City Living, there's one in Get Famous, and there's one in the pack that came with the Butlers. Oh, what was that one called? Can't remember. So there is a few options for that. Whether you want to use windows or room dividers is up to you, but either I think looks really cool to make a faux walk-in shower. And finally, creating faux columns using walls. So I'm doing this in a little kitchen here, just creating 2 1x1 rooms, which I then paint in tile to make look like faux columns. You see that I've joined up the walls, that's just so that I can add the spandrels in and then the columns, so that it looks more like a built-in unit. And then I'm going to go in with the island counters and build in like a little island between the counters. So there we go, and then I add the sink and some bar stools to it, and I just figure it makes a nice feature within a kitchen, makes it look a little bit different to your standard kitchen. So yeah, that's all the cool things I could think of to do in build mode today. If you like that video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like that, let me know in the comments. If you're not subscribed, please do, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.